Welcome to Rosendale. At the time of the European settlement here in around 1680 by a man named Jacob Rutson, this land had been inhabited by the Mohicans and the Munsee tribes who were living here for maybe 13,000 years, more or less. The Lenni Lenape called this southern New York as their home. In the 1800s, a canal was dug from Rosendale, Pennsylvania, all the way to Kingston, New York. Went right through Rosendale, but as soon as it was to carry coal to the Hudson and then up and down the coast, but in 1825, cement was discovered. And the cement was so remarkable that it became an industry all its own. Rosendale cement was hydraulic cement, and there was so much of it here. It was the kind of cement that cured very well underwater and was very strong. The Brooklyn Bridge is part of it is built with Rosendale cement, and the Statue of Liberty, the base, is built with Rosendale cement. Off the rail trail, which used to be the train tracks, is the Women's Studio Workshop. And the Women's Studio Workshop is a facility for etching, letterpress, printmaking, book art, silkscreen, 3D work, ceramics, and photography. And artists can take workshops, rent studios, or schedule private instruction. And you can find artist book editions also in the online bookstores. It's a great place. It's a wonderful place. Another nonprofit organization that is dear to my heart is Rosendale Heart and Soul. It's a grassroots town planning organization, and it's for Rosendalians, and it's about Rosendalians, and it's getting to know your neighbors, learning stories about who lives in the town where you live, and find out why you love it and why you live here and what you might want to change or what is possible. And it's really a way to get to know all your neighbors and to become part of a community. Right on Main Street used to be an old bus station. You find Amy Trumpeter's Red Wing Blackbird Theater. Now, Amy is a puppeteer, a trumpeter, a world theater historian, and a community organizer. She founded the Red Wing Blackbird Theater in the late 90s. Her roots are in the Bread and Puppet Theater in the 1960s in New York City. She has taught, directed, and performed all over the globe. With her performances, she's always addressing the urgencies of local and global issues. Right across the street from the Red Wing Blackbird Theater is the Rosendale Theater Collective. It was many different things in its lifetime, from a casino to a place to store fire equipment. But in around 1949, it was bought by the Caccio family and then sold to, after I don't know how many years, 60 years, 70 years, it was sold to the Rosendale Theater Collective. There have been many, many upgrades since then. Sometime in the summer, you will find the Rosendale Street Fair. Music all day and all night, all sorts of interesting things happening with people coming into the town, which is closed for traffic, so you park in a remote place and get on a bus, and it's a non-stop excitement, and I think it would be really a wonderful thing to do. Here's a little clip from Frozendale. It was in 2018, and we were walking down the street. It was snowy, and there was a woman on a horse, and the horse was wearing black lace, and the woman had white wings, and it was very exciting. And a little bit down the street is the Rosendale Library, a vital center for learning and lectures and music and crafts, and it's just terrific. And just behind the big cheese, you have the Rosendale Farmers Market, which is farmers from local areas with their products. It's great. My favorite store is Postmark Books. It's also on Main Street, and it's full of everything you want in your house to read or listen to. And Rosendale has historic buildings, but it's going through a sort of hard time. Some buildings are being renovated. Some are still vital, like the Red Wing Blackbird Theater. And some of them are in transition. There are delicious restaurants on Main Street that are doing well. And then there are some that have aged out. People who are my age, in their late 70s, who don't want to continue doing what they very successfully did before because they have other ideas that they want to pursue. It's really a great place. The Wallkill Valley Land Trust has taken over renovating and repairing and maintaining the Trestle Bridge where the rail trail is located. It's a great trail. It goes for miles and miles and miles. And it's a place that I think everyone would want to either walk or bike. This is looking down at the town of Rosendale from the rail trail and looking up at Joppenberg Mountain. And here are some of the caves that are left from mining limestone and Rosendale cement. And you can walk by them and feel the coldness. Some of them still have ice in them, even in the summertime. The rail trail is a wonderful place. You can't take, a car on it, but you can ride your bicycle and you can walk and you can stop off at the Rail Trail Cafe and have something to drink and have something to listen to too. And this is what's on my road in the spring, and I love it.